Hello, this is Amae, and welcome to another D&D Fuzzy Tale. This story is posted by MadGecko2, and it's about a Call of Cthulhu game, which is essentially like D&D, but grittier and eldritchy, where the players took the corpses way too seriously and did everything they could to try to hide them, and it turns into a mess, but in the end, it works out. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin. Call of Cthulhu game. It was a 1920 setting game, and all the investigators are hired by a private detective office to do some simple investigation, stalking a woman. Everything went smoothly, and we had a good time in Chinatown, and bought some big-headed Buddha mask for fun. Also, buying a repairman suit as a disguise. Then, near a I think he meant to say beach. Unpredictably, we met three cultists. Cultists killed the woman. We then have no choice but to kill them all. Oh, there were three players, by the way. One player character is super nervous for killing them, and my character is shocked too, as I am more of a professor kind of character. We spend a long time discussing how to hide the corpse. The third player / character was a bit scared about how serious and detailed we discussed it. We professionally clear the situation, thanks for all the criminal movies we players have watched in real life. Also, we took some pictures of the scene as it's proof that the cultists were here. Then we three each carried at least one corpse on our own car. Yes, everyone got a corpse, and drove to a remote off-road forest. Then we talked about how to come up with a story to tell our bosses, and we come up with a serial killer wearing a big-headed Buddha mask kills the woman in the brush. Then the cultists notice and we have to flee, but we have all this caught on camera. One player acts as the killer in the mask and the others take pictures, in order to fake the whole story. I forget why, but we finally had this conclusion. Perhaps we're afraid that the cultists will notice us, so it's better not to tell the truth and make up a story. Oh, but we took pictures when we were in the bleach, that a key evidence that we were lying. Long story short, after some really creative way to hide the corpse that makes the KP ask for sans check, the corpse is gone and the bush is beyond tracing. The third player was really shocked, both in real life and in character. Then it was some really serious role-playing and comedy scenes, and scenes about how he tried to report us while we keep an eye on him. Lots of fun scenes happen as the third character tries to get the film of the photos to shoot in the bleach. In a restaurant, third character pretends there's a fly in his soup and asks the waiter to come closer and tell the waiter to call the police. The game ends in a gunfight. Two of us went to the hospital and the detective office, just to tell us to get the out. KP said we just finished 30% of the story, and he had no idea how things can go that way, but we really had a good time. For me, it was one of the most enjoyable games, and the time I get into the character the most. I really roleplayed like someone who took part in a murder and needed to find a way to cover it up. It felt so real. Alright guys, well, I really enjoyed the story, but it was a little bit of a challenge to do, since English doesn't seem to be this guy's first language. In any case, if you enjoyed the story, please make sure to tune into another D&D Fuzzy Tales, and remember to stay off the bleach.